Go ahead.
Excuse me. Pride from ASAP Sports. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How you doing?
Another day, another dollar. So obviously, you're the champion, right? And obviously, people need to respect you. Even though you do have a reach advantage, are you looking to take this fight more to the ground since you are, you're a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu? Are you trying to take this to the ground, or do you kind of want to just stand and bang and prove to everybody that you can win a fight no matter what?
Personally, I feel like my strong point is my stand up. So I mean, wherever it goes, I'm gonna be ready. But I think my reach and my striking is gonna be the beneficiary of this fight, where I could take advantage of that and really go out there and really dictate the pace and the range. I don't waste any motion or emotions out there, so I'm excited.
And tell us about this training camp. Like, a lot of people have been saying that nowadays the training camps have been kind of weird and awkward with all the COVID restrictions and all that stuff. So take us through the training camp. Like, was there anything that you had to do different, something that was just difficult, or have you been able to work like normal?
I've been able to work normal. My gym's got it down to a T now. We did have some COVID restrictions at the beginning, but everything's got back to normal pretty much, honestly. And the team's been strong, man. I've had some really good help this camp. I've had Ren Hiramoto. He's a K1 kickboxer from Japan. Came out and gave me some really good details, some good looks, and I'm excited to go out there and show what I've learned this camp.
Theo?
Hey Sergio, so you said recently that you want to have the opportunity to compete for the Ryzen Bantamweight title, assuming that you beat Kyoji on Friday. Do you have any desire to compete in Ryzen and other promotions long term, or would challenging for the Ryzen Championship be more of a one-off for you?
I feel like it'd be more of a one-off thing for me. Right now, Bellator is my home, and I got the belt here, so that's the goal, man. I'm not looking past this fight though. Right now, the main focus is Horiguchi this Friday. Once I get past that, we'll see what happens.
And you fought some legends of the sport like Brendan Moreno, Henry Cejudo, Joseph Benavidez, etc. Where would you rank Kyoji amongst the rest of your opponents?
I think he'd be top three currently. It'd probably be Rob Font, Cejudo, and definitely Horiguchi. But I haven't fought him yet, so I mean that's just how I rank him right now. So once I go out there and film him, I'll be able to truly rank him and all the tough people that I fought.
And last one for me. This Friday will mark your third straight fight at the Mohegan Sun Arena. Do you feel as though the familiarity of the location is an advantage for you?
I don't think any of that matters at the end of the day. I just feel like I'm in a groove right now. At the age of 28 years old, I'm on a four-fight win streak and really starting to see my potential. I lacked that a lot in the beginning of my career. I didn't really believe myself or believe in my skill set. And right now, I believe in my skill set. My mindset is sharp, and everything is coming together.
Kobe?
Hi, Sergio. Kobe from Pro Sports Podcasters. The Pettis name is synonymous with MMA. You guys are legends already. I'm just wondering, since coming over to Bellator, what have you worked on? Where have you developed the most, would you say?
I think overall, everything, not just in MMA, but outside of my life and normal life as well. I've taken myself serious, man. I used to drink a lot and smoke a lot. Well, I still do kind of smoke a lot, but I don't drink as much, and I just take myself as a lot more serious. I'm in the gym every single day. I don't miss practice unless I'm gone, and when I am gone, I'm still working on something, some cardio, some form of getting better. And yeah, man, I just think everything is played off. This is my 10th year professional fighting, coming into my 11th already. So time is on my side right now. I feel like it's my time.
Now, when you began, sort of heavy sparring was the way to go on most gyms. Now there's a lot of talk about more technique, less heavy sparring in order to save the body. What do you believe in?
I still believe in hard sparring. Honestly, I go against tough people all the time in my gym. We go to war. Honestly, I'd rather go to war in the gym than in these fights. So I think to each his own. But personally, I still spar hard, and I still have my technical days as well. But yeah, man, it's still hard every day.
Alex?
Yeah, man, that's an interesting fight. Fighting against Rob Font, he has really good boxing. He's very long and strong, and I mean, Aldo's a legend. He's an OG in the sport, so definitely could go either way. But fighting Rob Font, I'm on his side. I'm rooting for Rob Font on this one.
Charles?
Sergio, Charlie Quinn here from Who's in Your Corner. Obviously, with your brother Anthony fighting in the PFL, how important has he been to you in terms of training and getting you prepared for your fights?
To be honest, me and Anthony really we don't train together as much these last 2 or 3 years. He's mostly based out in Vegas now, so when he is here training, he's here training. But he's such a bigger body, man, that I really can't really work with him as much as I used to. You know, he walks around like 185, a little bit more sometimes. So yeah, I've been really sticking with my group of guys that I've trained with: Christian Rodriguez, Manny Sanchez, Ren Hiramoto. Just a smaller group of guys makes more sense.
Yes, sir. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Dylan?
Hey there, Sergio. I appreciate you making some time.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
I'm just curious because much has been made of the Pettis name, understandably, but it seems like there's another individual in that fold. Can you talk about, Angelo Pettis and everything, and just also as an extension of that, like the extra tendril in your journey where you're taking on more of a mentorship kind of role, I would presume.
Yeah, for sure, man. Angelo Pettis is a beast. He's only 18 years old. Had his first amateur MMA fight. Walked through the guy with ease. Definitely someone to look out for in the future. He's a hard worker, humble individual, and I'm excited for his future. Awesome to kind of play big brother for a little bit too. I'm teaching him things that are important for I think his career and his lifestyle.
Yeah, it's going to be a cool journey to follow along with for sure. But you were talking a bit earlier about some of the different lifestyle changes, and it seems like on the Instagram you're talking about playing with new ideas and how much your combative creativity has been bolstered. Can you kind of talk about how the lifestyle changes have maybe informed that and just given that creative boost I'm talking about, if that's a fair characterization?
No, yeah, that's definitely fair. I think just these last really 2 or 3 years, I've really tuned into the side of martial arts where I understood hard work and all that other stuff that it takes to be a successful fighter, but really fallen in love with just the art of the sport. It's my 10th year professional fighting, and nothing really feels any difference besides my love. My love has grown so much for this sport. It's taught me some beautiful things inside of the cage and outside of the cage. So yeah, man, it's just been an awesome journey.
All right, a few more here. Manabu?
Yeah. Oh, Sergio, thank you for taking your time. So can you let me know that, what is the biggest advice by Len Hiramoto? Also, tell me the reason why are you asking to him to be a corner, even his English is not so good?
Yeah, I mean, I can't give you any advice he's telling me, or I'd give you away the game plan and stuff. But he's a great student of the game, man. He's been grinding with me every day for the last 3 months, and he's taught me some different things outside the box from what I've known. So I'm excited to show those skill sets, and he's gave me a lot of good pointers from the striking perspective, man. He's a student of the game, like I said, and a great individual in general. He's been a great help for my camp.
All right, last couple here. Santiago?
Hi, Sergio. Greetings from Amsterdam. Thank you for the time. How are you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Shout out to Amsterdam. Never been there. I've heard some cool things about it, though.
It's better than you even heard, probably. Sergio, you do not really see it in Bellator a lot, that someone is being pushed so quickly towards the title, but they did it with you. Can you feel it as well, Sergio, that Bellator has really supported you from the start?
Yeah, for sure, man. I actually had a title shot earlier when I was in a fight. Ricky Bandejas, one of, I think, Patchy or Juan caught COVID, and they were going to give me that opportunity. And I just stuck with the route. I knew I wanted to fight Ricky and get through that. And after that, I got my title shot. But definitely, they definitely pushed me, and I think it was for the better. I'm ready for this moment. And I was at a good point in my life and my career where I could take advantage of that.
You feel a lot better at 135 now. This was the move to make, right? Because you hung around quite long at 125, but you look like a complete other fighter at this weight. Right, Sergio?
Oh, for sure. At 125, I was definitely feeling fragile, and just the mentality at 125 is a lot different, man. It was tough weight cuts. I walk around about 162 to 165, so cutting down to 25 was about a 40-pound cut every time, and the individual I was back then wasn't as dedicated. So nowadays, I don't see heavy numbers like how I used to. So definitely the move to make.
All right, Sergio, this last one, man. Thanks for the time.
No problem. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.